All right, what is up, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a 10-minute guide here on the SU-33. I'm going to be going over my loadout here quickly in a second, but basically we're going to be watching a replay of a 7-kill game. I'm going to be breaking that down. I'm going to be going over three main things with this that I think are going to be the most important. The first one's going to be positioning and missile avoidance. Second is radar and BVR. And then the third is just situational awareness. And this is a new type of video I'm posting, so let me know if you guys like it. I should keep doing it. If you guys do like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And in terms of the loadout here, just to quickly go over it, I personally like to run 6 of the R27 ERs. And I'll go over this later in the video, but these missiles are insane. They have a 5.8 Mach maximum speed, and they do pull 35 Gs. So very, very good missiles when you have higher altitude. And I'll mainly use these if it's a head-on with an enemy, or again, if it's a lot farther of a distance, usually 4 kilometers or more. I'll run 2 of the R27 ETs. Again, very good speed. I'll mainly use these when I'm dropping down on somebody, and they're usually like 4 kilometers or 4.5 kilometers or closer, or if I'm directly behind somebody. And then we do also run 4 of the R-73s, which are great missiles as well. So that's the loadout I run, and I would recommend you guys use. All right, so getting into the first point here of positioning and missile avoidance. These two do go basically hand in hand together. Our positioning we take is to really basically avoid missiles, put us in a better spot. Really with this here, our main thing is we are going to go to the left side here. So we're always going to try to go a little bit left of the left bases, basically. So there's going to be the 4 bases. We're always going to go to the side here. And our reason for that is, again, it kind of keeps us out of the way. And again, it's going to help us avoid missiles. We really want to avoid a lot of the early spam that players get hit with from BVR, beyond visual range missiles from our enemy. Because we don't have a lot of countermeasures here. We only have, at least how I run it, is 16 flares and 32 countermeasures, which at 13.0 is not a lot. And that's the main disadvantage with this jet. Not a lot of countermeasures. So, yeah, we'll do that to position ourselves here to basically avoid action in the beginning, getting it missile spammed at us. Other key thing, positioning-wise, is we do stay below 5,500 meters because we want to avoid having a contrail on our jet, which is basically the white smoke, that leaves a trail when you're flying. If you're above 5,500, it will pop up, or at least it should be around there. I know it can be a little bit higher sometimes depending on the map. But yeah, I always just try to stay as close as I can to that 5,500, but I don't want to go over it. And staying at this altitude, or at least with this jet, is really good because its missiles are very strong. It's radar missiles. So, yeah, staying at a higher altitude, it's going to be a lot easier when we do go for missile shots or our BVR missile shots to hit our target. So, main takeaways with positioning is going to be going to the left here, and then as well staying below 5,500 meters. And then, yeah, from there, we'll, again, just depending on what we see, we'll either cut in or we'll continue going farther out and then cut in. But we will eventually always cut into the middle. So it's kind of like a L-type shape, right? But, yeah, I think that's main thing for positioning and missile avoidance. We will see here in a second me notch a missile. That is like a lot higher level. It took me a while to personally learn it. I'll probably come out with a video on it because I feel like a lot of the videos out there aren't the best. I feel like they show you the concept or tell you the concept, but they don't actually tell you how they specifically dodge it. Best tip I can give for that now is being able to use your free look to watch the missile and using WASD to also turn the jet, so you can turn the jet while also looking at the missile to best dodge it. But yeah, moving on to the next part here, which is radar and BVR with this jet. So anytime you are playing in a higher tier jet, if it does have TWS here, we do want to be running TWS. Basically, we're going to be able to scan anything in front of us. The SU-33 has a great radar system, so we want to use it. Information is key, right, in terms of jets. So knowing where enemies are helps us better position ourselves. Again, we can make minor adjustments if we need. Maybe just go a little bit inwards, a little bit outwards here. And then as well, we're going to use that for early game BVR, or beyond visual range. And I will get a kill like that here in a second. But basically, it is a guaranteed kill. The missiles, the top speed is like 5.8 Mach. And with the altitude we're at, it is going to fly. So I usually will shoot anything around under 27 kilometers. In this case, I wait a little bit because I know he's not looking at me. But it is going to be a pretty easy kill here. And we'll see in a second here. I'm going to notch a missile while getting this kill. We are going to get shot right here. So I do have a visual on that. We are going to, again, keep an eye on the missile while using our WASD. And we are going to successfully notch the missile. And then we did get the kill as well, which was good. And then really, besides that, radar-wise, what we're going to use basically after the BVR is HMS here. HMS is basically going to let us like free look with our radar and just select our target. So that's the other main radar system we are going to use. And really from here, the good thing about this rank is for some reason, most people are going to be playing lower to the ground. So if we have the altitude here, you can get a lot of kills because one, your missiles are extremely fast. Radar system is really good. So from there, once you get your BVR kill, you are going to start spamming away here. So we'll see here, I get the SU-33. We get that 2 kills. 2 kills there. And then we're going to go for the Mirage here, who's also there. Which will actually secure us our 3rd kill. And then we are going to drop on this other jet here. So right now we do, again, have 3 kills. And from here, it's up to you whether you do want to drop down or you want to stay at higher altitudes. Either is going to work. I personally wanted to secure this kill. I know with an infrared missile that I can easily get this kill. And as well, there's basically half their team is already out of the game. So I know that I'm perfectly fine to drop down. And then again, from here, I'm going to use my infrared. And basically, my teammate almost kills me, by the way, there, which was horrible. But yeah, secure that kill. That's going to put us at 4. And then from here, I'm able to see that everybody's, or at least most people are in front of me. I am always kind of scanning the area, in a sense, right? Seeing where everybody's at. Which is kind of the third point here, situational awareness. Especially if you're playing low, like this, you need to be aware of what's around you. So I'm like there, I'm just kind of scanning. I know one guy's behind me, and then the other guys are in front here. At this point as well, I know there's not a lot of people left, and this is basically everybody. So, yeah, from here we hunt, right? We go to get some kills, and again, situational awareness I think is really big. The second half of the game, you just need to know where everybody's at. But yeah, we are going to secure an easy kill there. I think I may have actually got a critical hit here. So I did try to finish him off with the guns. But yeah, he does end up crashing right there. And then, yeah, from there we did see the guy on the left as well, but we're trying to get this Mirage here. But yeah, again, really from here, our missiles are very strong. And again, it's just about knowing where your enemies are and positioning yourself right. So we will, again, use our HMS there to lock on, and we will shoot him. That's an easy kill. Again, our teammate almost killed us. But yeah, we'll shoot our infrared missile here because we are directly behind him. And we're going to get that kill. I personally like to use the infrared missiles if I am usually 4 kilometers above them. and dropping down on them, or behind them is when I would mainly use my infrareds. Head-ons, I'll use the radar, and then if it's a lot farther, 4 kilometers plus, I'll usually use my radar missiles. But yeah, that does secure us the 7th kill. From here, we almost, I'm going to speed this up. We almost get our 8th kill. But, yeah, we do find an enemy here. But this guy ends up just, yeah, he ends up crashing. He was the last guy. I don't know if he did it on purpose, so I couldn't get the 8th kill. Or what was going on. But yeah, he just crashes in the ocean, and that's it. So, 7 kill game.